Hello everyone, sorry it's been a little while since the last update, but I've been working on building the trackwork and yeah, I've done a hell of a lot of plain track and it's worked pretty well. I mean, it does look really nice. I don't know if I can show you the overall outcome with it. It might be all stuck down, but you can sort of see where I've painted the rail sides and the chairs, and I mean that to me it looks really good, but I have had issues and now I'm in a bit of a dilemma as to whether to continue with this or switch to peco bullhead track. Now the reason for this is one, where I've soldered all these wires on, as you can see it's just falling apart every time I handle the damn thing. They keep popping off and I've resoldered on no end of them. I haven't resoldered that one on, but I pretty much have to resolder all those ones on. As you can see around this side, you have to bear with the camera motion. I've done all of this up to there. It did take me a fair few days, I must admit, and I've probably threaded on thousands, probably at least 1,500 maybe of those individually. So it's been a bit of a painstaking task, and to be honest with you, for the most part doing the plain track has not been a problem. It's not been too bad, but the problem arises mostly it's been on this. See if I can zoom out. Yeah, let's excuse the wobbliness of the camcorder. But I've been working on one of these curved points, and it all went pretty well. Most of this part is alright. I had trouble with these switch blades and the tie bar here, as you can see. First of all, what was happening first? Yeah, that's right. I put it in place, and then because I've got a little hoop down there, as you can see, a little hole for the servo point motor to stick through, which controls that. As soon as I'd finished it, I laid it all down, put it in place, and it looked really nice, you know, nice and flowy with the track. And then that little hoop broke off literally as soon as I put it in. So I was like, oh, okay. So I took it all out. I took that off, and I put another one on. And then I was testing it with wagon, and it would derail quite a lot. So then I took it off again and remade these switch blades, so they're a bit sort of thinner now. And in the process of melting a bit of the chairs and stuff. But so I did that. This one is actually twisted a bit, and I'm not sure how well it's going to run. So you have to excuse the dodgy camera work. So yeah, so I did all that, and then this might be okay, but it might have problems. And then I went to lift it into place so I could test it, and then one of my wires, where is it? One of my dropper wires somewhere on here, and there, snapped off. So it's been a case of every time I've tried to make this work, something's gone wrong on it, and it's becoming less and less enjoyable as the days go on. And what I'm wondering, bearing in mind that that's already fell off once, dropper wires seem to keep dropping off, ironically, and yeah, so I'm sitting there sort of thinking to myself, is it worth cutting my losses and maybe doing something with hand-built track later on down the line on a smaller scale, like an England sidings type layout, say on a shelf or something, and then just going for peco bullhead for the loft layout, because if I went with the peco bullhead I could get most of the track done in a matter of weeks probably, maybe months if I spread it out, the cost of it. But the problem with that, of course, is that this whole design was based on, you know, it curving around gently, points on a curve, which of course peco bullhead, they only have straight cut points. So what I'd have to do is somewhere between there and there, try and fit in some straight points, a station that could hold ideally 4 coaches and a train, without it being going sort of like straight curves, you know what I mean, just trying to make it look reasonably nice, and I'm not sure if I could fit anything in like that. So that's the dilemma. Do I continue with these, bearing in mind that I'm having no end of problems with one point, and I've still got these two to do, one down there, and then that one, and that one, and then not even including the whole industry that's going to go down that side. Whereas the good thing with peco track is it just works, doesn't it? So let me know what you think. I'd be interested to hear your opinions. The only other option, if I couldn't fit something like this in, would be completely rip up the fiddle yard and completely start again and go for something totally different. But if I could sort of keep the whole single track branch line idea going, that might be better, because at least then I don't have to mess about on the layer again, which to be honest I don't particularly want to do. So yeah, let me know what you think. I don't know how I'd fit it in or what sort of plan I'd do here, but the station would pretty much have to go here, and then sort of try and keep the whole single track around there, and then going into little industry at the front there. So yeah, it's continuing to struggle with this and maybe lose all interest in it, or switch to peco bullhead, go with the branch line and try and keep it generally as it is, so I'm not going to mess about altering the track that's already down, or ripping it all up and potentially starting again, doing something with a double track main line, and then trying to fit something in around that. So yeah, let me know what you think, and yeah, hopefully then I can sort of make a decision that might actually keep me going on this, because at the minute I have kind of lost a bit of interest, if I'm honest, because of the problems I've been having. So yeah, anyway, let me know, and bye everyone.